Hello everyone, and welcome to another hair tutorial for men. Today we're going to do Ragnar from the History Channel show Vikings, since it's about to premiere this weekend. It's not that difficult, and it's definitely functional and looks plenty manly if it's something that you're concerned about. But you will need to know how to French braid. I'm going to show you instructions in this video of how to do that, but if you feel like you need more help, I found a video up here that goes into a little bit more detail for you. You're also going to need a couple supplies. You'll need 4 small hair elastics, like this. And then you're going to need at least 2 large hair ties. Depending on how long your hair is, you're probably going to want more, but you can always stop. You don't have to bind all your hair in it. This is just for the way that Ragnar wears his hair. There's a hair tie here, and then here, and here. So you don't have to go all the way down the length of your hair, but it's just a more accurate replication of his hair if you do have more hair ties to do it with for the entire length of your hair. And then besides that, you're going to need some sort of comb, because we're not going to shave our heads like Ragnar does, but we are going to try to make the sides of your head as smooth as possible, so it kind of looks like the same silhouette even though you still have hair. So if that sounds doable and you want to do it, let's get started.
Begin by sectioning off the top section of your hair. Do this by finding the upper corners of your forehead, dragging a sectioning tool or at least your finger back in a straight line from these corners towards the upper back of your head, also called the crown, and then clipping the hair in between these lines up on top of your head for now. Next up is to get the pseudo-shaved head look. With your comb, brush the hair still hanging free on the sides of your head tightly backwards. Secure these sections in a little ponytail at the back of your head, right underneath your hair you have clipped up. Tighten the ponytail by splitting it in half and pulling the halves in opposite directions. You can also use some gel on these smooth parts to get an even slicker look, but you don't really have to if you don't want to use product. Release the top hair now. With your sectioning tool or finger again, split this hair into 3 sections that run from front to back. Choose 1/3 on the side to braid first and clip the rest out of the way. With this hair you've chosen, grab a little bit from the front of the section and split into 3 parts. Now begin French braiding. Start by weaving the strand closest to the top of your head over the middle strand so that it is now the new middle strand. Weave the strand closest to your ear over that one now, so it in turn becomes the middle strand. Weave again with the strand closest to the top of your head, but this time add a little free hanging hair to the strand from the side of the braid before weaving it in. Add in hair from the other side of the braid to the strand closest to your ear, and weave that as well. As you braid this way, it helps to keep the style together if you hold the strands close to your head and right above the point where the strands are crossing each other. Continue adding in hair and braiding in this way until you run out of hair in this section. Once this happens, finish the braid as a normal English braid by weaving left over middle, right over middle, down to the ends. Secure with one of your elastics when you get there. French braid the third of hair on the other side of the top of your head just like this. Again, split a bit of hair in the front into 3 parts, weave the part closest to the top of your head over the middle, the strand closest to your ear over the middle, and continue this pattern while adding in bits of free hanging hair on either side of the braid. Once again, repeat with the hair that is left in the middle of the top of your head. Now you can finish this style in multiple ways depending on the length of your hair and your preferences. This first way is for you guys with shorter hair, around shoulder level. Collect the braids and the little ponytail at the back of your head at the point where the ponytail is secured and tied together with a large hair tie. Here's what this rendition looks like when it's finished. If your hair is a bit longer, you can do it the way Ragnar does and collect all your hair into a mid-height ponytail. Secure with one of your large hair ties, and then fasten more hair ties down the length of the tail with a couple inches in between each one. This is what this version looks like when finished. Finally, this is the version I think that looks the coolest. Gather the small ponytail and braids together and secure with a large hair tie like in the short hair version of the style. Now gather all your hair at the nape of your neck in a low ponytail and secure with another hair tie. Now again, fasten more hair ties down the length of the ponytail until you run out of hair, or hair ties. If you don't like the look of the small elastics at the ends of the braids, you can remove them at this point and cover them up with a large hair tie. And there you have it, Ragnar's mighty braided mane.
I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you could please give me some feedback down in the comment section, I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to like and share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.